Hey guys, this is Clinton Jeff and today I'm super excited to be talking about what many people are calling the sneaker of the year. It's the Ben & Jerry's Nike SB Dunk Low, aka the Chunky Dunky. Let's check them out. Man, I cannot tell you guys how happy I am to have these. As soon as I saw photos of these pop up online, I knew I wanted them and the anticipation was killing me. I mean, I love Ben & Jerry's. I think they're a really cool company and I love that they are so active in taking a stand for what they believe in and just generally making the world a better place through more than just ice cream. But even then, the design of this sneaker is just so much fun. I know a lot of people have said that these are hard to style and they're not really something that you can wear every day. But damn you guys, this sneaker is so me. The Chunky Dunky Ben & Jerry's Nike SB Dunk Low dropped on May 26th this year. As you can probably tell, the name Chunky Dunky is a play on the Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor, Chunky Monkey, which is just genius. Whoever came up with that name should honestly get a pay hike or a bonus because that is hilarious. The Chunky Dunkies retailed at about $100 in the US and the resale on these have been shooting up astronomically ever since because of the old hype, but also because this was a pretty limited release. Currently, they're reselling at between $1,500 to $2,000 right now in the US, which is pretty crazy, and it sure looks like the Nike SB Dunk hype is back. First with the Strange Loves earlier this year, and now the Chunky Dunkies. Coming to the shoe itself, it's the Nike SB Dunk Low Pro Silhouette. And starting from the toe box area, you'll see this light cyan blue leather with the usual perforations in the toe box. Wrapping around that blue leather is this faux cow hide-like furry material, which is inspired by the cows on the Ben & Jerry's ice cream tubs. I know, it's hilarious. This cow fur material extends upwards towards the lace eyelets, and it's a pretty regular lacing system here with these oval white laces. You also get two extra pairs of laces here. There's a green lace and a yellow lace in case you think the shoe needs even more color. Personally, I prefer the standard white laces here just because I feel like it does tend to tone down the vividness of the shoe a little bit, so it's not like too loud. Underneath the laces, you have the usual nicely padded tongue, which is also in that furry fake cow hide material. And at the top of the tongue is a black nylon tongue tag that has the Nike SB logo along with the name of the shoe, the Chunky Dunky, both done in a yellow color. On the interior, you have the Ben & Jerry's logo with their awesome unofficial slogan, "If it's not fun, why do it?" I mean, that's just a good life motto there. I should point out that this tongue is a bit slimmer compared to most other Nike SB tongues, so it's not quite as thick and plush as the Strange Loves, for example. Coming to the inside of the shoe, the interior is in this multicolored rainbow-like tie-dye finish with extra padding on the back. This rainbow tie-dye finish is also on the insoles, which have the Ben & Jerry's and Nike SB branding printed on the heel in white. Underneath the heel of the insole, you'll see a Nike Air unit to add a tiny bit of comfort in terms of cushioning, just like any other pair of Nike SB Dunks. And then moving along, coming to the mid panel, there's a blue and green leather here, which is supposed to represent the green fields and the sky that's on the Ben & Jerry's ice cream packaging. And then stitched on top of this is my favorite detail about this shoe, a bright yellow leather Nike swoosh with this overhang below it so it looks like melting ice cream. Honestly, my favorite thing about the design of the shoe. Moving towards the back of the shoe, you'll see more of that fake cow fur material that extends around the back of the shoe as well. And then coming to the back heel area, you'll see this cloud print design on the leather here with a white stitching to outline the clouds. Above this, you have this black leather patch at the top with Nike embroidered in yellow in the Ben & Jerry's font. I just want to say that I think this is really well done. It's such a small but cool detail. You know, props to whoever in Nike that agreed to this, because usually brands are kind of stubborn when it comes to their branding and logos. Moving along, that entire amazing upper sits on top of this white midsole, which is pretty regular. And then coming to the bottom of the shoe, it's the usual Nike SB outsole, which is entirely in this green colored rubber, which is meant to look like the grass fields on the Ben & Jerry's ice cream tub. And then apart from that, you have the exposed foam in the middle of the outsole in a lime green color with the Nike SB branding. And that's about it for design. In terms of sizing, these fit pretty much the same as any other pair of Nike SB Dunk Lows, except that there's a tiny bit more room because the tongue isn't as padded here. If you have narrow feet, you can go true to size here, but if you have wide feet like I do and you don't want too snug a fit, you might want to go up half a size, just so that you have more room in the toe box area. In terms of comfort, just like the Jordan 1s and the Air Force 1s, the Nike SB Dunks are not really the most comfortable shoes around. They're pretty okay, but it's a more firm, flat ride, and there's really not too much cushioning apart from the tiny Zoom Air unit underneath the heel of the insole. Alright guys, with all of that out of the way, let's take a look at the chunky Dunky Ben & Jerry's Nike SB Dunk Low on feet. Alright, so apart from this sneaker reselling for a crazy amount of money, the Chunky Dunkies have actually been a tiny bit controversial in the sneakerhead community. Because on one hand, the quality of the leather and other elements here isn't really the best. So in spite of the design being so unique, there are a few people in the community that don't feel like it's deserving of that crazy high reselling price. But on the flip side, there are people like me who totally think that this is sneaker of the year material because of how well the design was executed and just generally how cool and hyped up the shoe is. A lot of people are saying that the Strangeloves are the better of the two SB Dunks that dropped in 2020. So there's that opinion as well. Either way, I will admit that yes, these sneakers are hard to style with unless you're wearing all black or grey or something with elements of that cow print. I mean, not too many people will be able to rock these. But at the end of the day, these sneakers are very me. I'm definitely going to be wearing mine around, maybe only for special occasions though, or just one of those days when you really need to cheer yourself up. I just really think that Nike SB and the Ben & Jerry's teams involved did a really great job with these shoes. So that's what I think about the Chunky Dunkies. As always, I'm really excited to know what you guys think about these shoes. Do you think the hype is legit? Are you thinking about copping a pair eventually, or is this a pass? Let me know right in the comment section below. And in case you want to see more photos of the Chunky Dunkies, you can check them out and give me a follow right over on Instagram at ClintonJeff. And hey, if this video was helpful and you want to support the channel, don't forget to hit the like button right below and maybe subscribe because that would be appreciated. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Keep the